Hi, welcome to SBR Videos. I'm Peter Loshak. We are talking right now with Troy West from allplayswin.com, a guy who has done very well recently in our videos in particular, and also just recently hit his biggest college play in 9 years with Washington State at his website, and he's going to cover two NFL wildcard games with us right now. First one, Troy West, Pitt and Cincinnati. This one a little bit tricky, right? Pitt, obviously, huge offense, capable of exploding at any time. So, if Pitt wins this one by 20 points, would that shock anyone? I don't know. Wouldn't shock me at all. Cincinnati, though, a very quality team. Should they really be a home dog here in the playoffs? I was thinking maybe about a shot with the over, but it's gotten bet down a little bit. It was 46.5 earlier. Now it's down to 45.5 or 46 market wide. I guess my lean as of right now would be to the over, but I definitely haven't bet that one, and I definitely might change my mind on that by kickoff. Troy West from allplayswin.com. You chose this game specifically. What do you like here?
Yeah, Pete, at first when I looked at this line, I was a little bit confused because I think all the obvious factors point to taking Pittsburgh, and that is the team that I'm actually going to go with. I think, number one, Pete, I look at the quarterback position. Ben Roethlisberger versus A.J. McCarron. Let's remember that A.J. McCarron, the guy really has not had any ability going into the regular season. He's looked okay at times, but now you put the pressure. Cincinnati has been awful historically in the playoffs. I know that's under Andy Dalton, who's a very highly respectable quarterback in this league. He hasn't been able to win in the playoffs, and now we're going to trust A.J. McCarron to get it done. I just don't think he can handle the pressure. Big Ben has been there. I think Pittsburgh, they snuck in, and now that they snuck in, they're very, very dangerous. Like you said, Pete, this is a team that a lot of people have picked to win the Super Bowl. I think too much pressure on the Cincinnati team. I think it lightens the load on the Pittsburgh defense that has been suspect at times. Now they get A.J. McCarron, who really they have to simplify the offense with him in. When Andy Dalton's quarterback, and you got to protect the fact that he runs the ball at times, and they can really sling the ball around the field. With McCarron, things are simplified. I got to go with the Steelers. Mike Tomlin, a phenomenal coach. He's been to the playoffs, and he's won in the playoffs. Marvin Lewis has not won in the playoffs. So with all those signs there, Pete, I know it seems almost like a trap to take Pittsburgh, but the big key points here point to Pittsburgh, and that's why I'm going to take Pittsburgh to win this game.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I'm not necessarily disagreeing with you. Pittsburgh could obviously get a huge margin win here, and it wouldn't surprise me. But ATS-wise, just 4-6 against the spread over their last 10 games. And Cincinnati, of course, was awesome overall on the year, 12-3-1 against the spread. And sure, McCarron, I guess, is a step down from Andy Dalton, although Andy Dalton does have a history of, not, doing well in the primetime games and the playoffs. But, Cincinnati has a lot of weapons, not just, what they need at quarterback. And you're betting against that massive ATS record on the year as a road favorite.
Yeah, I try to throw the ATS records out, especially when we get to the playoffs, because we do know that playoffs experience plays a big role, coaching plays a big role, and quarterback plays a big role. So I try to throw out with what we saw in the regular season, try to wipe that out clean when we get to the playoffs. And Pittsburgh, a very veteran-oriented team, veteran quarterback, veteran coach, and to me, the more talented football team. Yes, they are on the road, and this will be a tough task, but I got to go with the Steelers.
Fair enough. Right now, split line, 2.5 and 3. Troy West recommending a play on Pittsburgh, -2.5. Troy West, of course, killed it in the NBA playoffs with us this past NBA playoffs. Hopefully, you can do it again in the NFL playoffs this year. Troy West, tell us about your website, allplayswin.com.
Hey, thanks, Pete. Absolutely rocking and rolling. We had an outstanding bowl season. We will have a national championship pick. Come take a look at what we're doing at allplayswin.com. Historically, we've been outstanding in the NFL playoffs. I've got a big card going this weekend. Come take a look at what we're doing. I truly believe it's a one-stop shop in this industry.
Thanks, Troy.
Thanks, guys.